Long ago, in the city of Babylon, a place of towering idols and proud kings, a child was born into a world drowning in falsehood. His name was Ibrahim as. Even from a young age, Ibrahim as. was different. While others bowed before statues carved from stone and wood, he watched silently, confused. His own father, Azar, was a maker of these idols. He would chisel the faces, shape their limbs, and sell them to people who believed they held divine power. But deep in his heart, Ibrahim as. knew the truth: this couldn't be right. How could something made by human hands be a god? One day, as a child, he asked his father, "Why do you worship what can't hear, see, or help you?" His father, instead of listening, grew angry. "Stop this talk, Ibrahim. You are disrespecting our gods." But Ibrahim as. couldn't ignore what his soul felt. He looked to the heavens, searching for the true Creator. One night, he saw a brilliant star and said, "This is my Lord." But when it disappeared, he said, "I do not love those that set." Then came the moon, beautiful and full. "This is my Lord," he thought. But it too vanished. Then came the sun, blazing in its glory. "Surely this is my Lord," he said. But as the sun also set, the truth became clear. The true Lord is not one who rises and sets. The true Lord is the Creator of all. Eternal. Constant. Never fading. In that moment of realization, Allah guided him. Ibrahim as. turned his heart fully to the worship of Allah alone, the one God, unseen but ever-present, the Creator of all things. With truth in his heart, he now felt a mission, to guide his people. He first approached his father, pleading with love, "O my father, follow me. I will guide you to the straight path. Worship Allah alone. Do not worship what can neither benefit you nor harm you." His father rejected him. "If you don't stop, I will stone you. Leave me alone." And so, Ibrahim as. left, heartbroken, but not defeated. He began calling others, warning them of the falsehood of idols and reminding them of Allah. The people mocked him. Ignored him. Then, when he destroyed the idols in the temple, leaving only the largest one standing, with the axe tied around its neck, the people grew furious. They dragged him before the king and demanded answers. Ibrahim as. said, "Ask your largest idol, he has the axe. Let him speak if he is a god." But the idols, of course, were silent. Knowing they could not argue, the people responded with fire. They built a monstrous blaze, so hot that birds fell from the sky above it. They tied Ibrahim as. placed him in a giant catapult, and launched him into the flames. As he flew through the air, the angel Jibril came and said, "Do you wish for help?" Ibrahim as. replied, "Allah is enough for me." And Allah commanded, "O fire, be cool and safe for Ibrahim." The fire obeyed. The flames turned gentle. The ropes burned, but his body remained untouched. Ibrahim as. sat in peace, protected by his Lord, while the people stood in shock. He walked out of the fire, unharmed. A living miracle. Still, most of them turned away. Only a few believed, among them, his nephew Lut as. and a noble woman named Sarah, who became his wife. When his people continued to reject him, Ibrahim as. migrated with Sarah and Lut as. leaving Babylon behind. They journeyed to the blessed lands of Sham, Palestine, and Egypt, calling people to Allah. In Egypt, a tyrant king desired Sarah, but Allah protected her. Every time he tried to touch her, his hand froze. Realizing her nobility and the power of her Lord, the king let her go unharmed and gifted her a maidservant, Hajar. Years passed. Ibrahim as. and Sarah grew older. Despite their prayers, they remained without a child. But they held firm in faith. One day, Sarah, knowing her age, gave her husband permission to marry Hajar. From this union, Allah blessed Ibrahim as. with a son, Ismail, as. Ibrahim, as, finally held his baby in his arms. The joy in his heart was endless. But his tests were not over. One day, Allah commanded him to take Hajar and baby Ismail, as, to a barren valley, a place with no water, no vegetation, no people. Mecca. There, in the scorching heat, Ibrahim, as, left his wife and child under the blazing sun. As he turned to leave, Hajar called out, "Why are you leaving us here? Did Allah command you?" He nodded. She replied, with full faith, "Then he will not abandon us." With tears in his eyes, Ibrahim, as, walked away, raised his hands, and made a heartfelt dua. "O our Lord! I have left my family in a barren valley near your sacred house, that they may establish prayer. So make hearts among the people inclined toward them, and provide them with fruits, so they may be grateful." Surah Ibrahim, 37. Soon, the water in their pouch ran dry. Baby Ismail, as, cried from thirst. Desperate, Hajar ran between the hills of Safa and Marwa, 7 times. Searching for water, for help, for a miracle. And then, from beneath the tiny feet of Ismail, as, Allah caused a spring to burst forth. Zamzam. The water gushed endlessly. Life returned to the valley. Birds flew above. Caravans noticed. People began settling. Years later, when Ismail, as, was a grown boy, Allah gave Ibrahim, as, yet another test, the greatest of all. In a dream, he saw himself slaughtering his son. And dreams of prophets are commands. Ibrahim, as, told his son, "O my son, I have seen in a dream that I must sacrifice you. What do you think?" Ismail, as, with the heart of a true believer, replied, "O my father, do what you are commanded. You will find me, if Allah wills, among the patient." Father and son walked together to the place of sacrifice. Ibrahim, as, laid Ismail, as, down, blindfolded himself, and raised the knife. But before the blade could touch him, Allah called out, "O Ibrahim! You have fulfilled the vision." And a ram was sent from the heavens to be sacrificed instead. This act of submission, this moment of pure obedience, was so beloved to Allah that He made it a ritual for all of us until the end of time, Eid al-Adha. Later, Allah commanded Ibrahim, as, and Ismail, as, to build the first house of Allah, the Kaaba. Brick by brick, they raised its walls, praying, "Our Lord, accept this from us. Indeed, you are the hearing, the knowing." Surah Al-Baqarah, 127. The Kaaba stood as a beacon for all who believed in one God. A place of unity, prayer, and remembrance. Ibrahim, as, was now old, yet his heart remained young with faith. Allah blessed him once more. Sarah gave birth to another son, Ishaq, as. And from the descendants of Ismail, as, and Ishaq, as, would come prophets, including Muhammad, completing the legacy of monotheism. Ibrahim, as, the boy who rejected idols, the man who walked through fire, the father who obeyed even the hardest commands, became known as Khalilullah, the friend of Allah. His story is not just one of trials, but of faith, vision, and surrender. And to this day, every believer who raises their hands in dua, who circles the Kaaba, who prays toward Mecca, is walking in the footsteps of Ibrahim, as. A man who truly submitted. A man who proved, with action, sacrifice, and love, that Allah is enough.